So apparently there's a true ending to the game if we survive 25 days. That's 10 more than normal, so hopefully we can do it. And it seems like doing more damage to more blocks was the way we got the basic ending last time. So I think the shaman should be good for this, as long as we keep up on all of our production. And by production, I mean mining operations. And you might notice that the map is a little weird, because it starts easy in the middle and then it gets more difficult as we go to the edges. But we can very quickly get some of these initial tasks done, because I do see a good deposit of sapphires right over here. Just gotta make sure we're actually able to get to it. And thankfully we are. And just like that, there's enough sapphires. The vacuum cleaner is also gonna be really instrumental in getting us where we need to be. And there's not really much more we can do here, honestly. But the first day is done. We have 713 gold, which is sadly not enough to get a new pickaxe. But we honestly might go into some of these other weapons when we get the chance, like a poison staff. But one thing's for sure, we can definitely add more time to the day. And there we have our dog. Although speaking of dogs, we should definitely get the iron we need for Dennis. Now we just gotta do a little bit of careful mining to get out of here so we don't break our exit, because I kind of forgot to buy platforms. Well, at least we have quota, so we don't need to worry too badly. And it'll honestly be better for us to try and get, ooh, whoa, flamethrower. Not getting out of this one, but oh, this is, that's a good one. And we are the elementalists, so we could have access to the flamethrowers in the future. But yeah, we kind of ruined our odds of getting out of there. Might as well get more chests and get more bonuses. It is kind of weird having the tougher dirt just right over there. But we do have another pickaxe, so I guess we could try exploring in here a little bit. Maybe we can get another chest. Ooh, that was a very deep sound. Get all the way to the blue, and that's about it. But we are definitely gonna need some platforms and some employees that we can upgrade to collectors pretty soon in case that happens again. Now we just have to hope that our employees don't mine out our own exit strategy, because I feel like they're just gonna go straight down instead of to the sides. Or maybe they will go to the sides, but they're definitely mining out our areas that we want to escape from. No, you stop that. Stop that. There you go. And it looks like there's a few emeralds over here, so we should be able to make a little bit of progress towards the vacuum. Yes, doggy, I know. There's one. You pointed me towards one emerald, but sure enough, we did lose our escape platform. At least we can still get out of there. And we can also get some employee miners speed, a few more emeralds, a little bit more iron. And it looks like our interns found some iron as well. Good. But now we need a way to get out of here. So let's just string a couple of platforms together. Whoop, that was two of them at once. Not what I wanted. This should be enough for Dennis. 3 more emeralds, and just more for the pile. Really need to start making more money here, but we have 15,000 now, or 1,500, not 15,000 yet. But this is enough to, if we sell this one, then we can get the iron electric pickaxe and nothing else, but maybe just top up on platforms. So we can get to these chests faster and get more, we get a lot of stats for wet damage. Should we start going into that? Maybe not right away. Employee miner speed. And it is nice that it does go to the side, because we can stay close to the surface, which will let us get back to the stockpile easier. And there's a big deposit over here, hello. But it is also kind of rolling away from us. And this hole is currently filled. And thankfully, it looks like our miners haven't gotten rid of everything. And now, of course, we need the platforms. But there's quota there. Now, this pickaxe should make it easier to get the emeralds. Sure enough, it does. But there should be, ooh, there's a few emeralds right here. And some more in the stone, getting rocks in the stone. It's also just such a funky sound that the lightning does as it shoots through the rock. And sure enough, this is way more emeralds. We already have enough, and there was more to spare. So now we have the vacuum cleaner. Tomorrow, that is. And I guess we can just work on turning in all of this goodness to the pile. And there we have 2,600 gold. A pretty good start. We are definitely gonna need a collector though. But can we get a better pickaxe first? I think that might math out. Yes, it does. Better pickaxe. And then, of course, more platforms. Maybe some ladders, too. But that takes up space. Vacuum cleaner in hand. Now we don't have to worry so much about getting back to the surface. Unless we get amethyst. But let's get more employee miner speed. Which hopefully we get good things for poison damage. Because that's what the elementalists that we can hire specialize in. Another chest right there. Player pickaxe mining speed. Oh, fire damage, too. It would be fun to go into fire. Why don't we start stacking this? And then we get, whoa, I don't know what this is, but we can easily go sideways with it. But now we just run everything to the vacuum, back and forth, absolutely crushing the quota. This is way better than trying to dig down. Now we can also work on getting some amethyst, and she's also right there. Oh, wait, is there another side of the world over there? A side that we can get to anyway? Let's see, where's more amethyst? Down there, good dog. Ooh, and there's a lot more down there. I think we'll have enough time to get them all. I don't know if it'll be all the amethyst we need, but it'll be a good progress. 19 there. This might be a bit of a risk, but there's more amethyst right here. And there's more right there. I don't think we'll have enough time for those down there for sure. But this is already half of the amethyst we need. And now it's time to go back. If we can go back. Don't deposit it in the vacuum. Hopefully the interns left us some room to get out. Ugh, come on, jumps.
What are you doing?
Oh gosh, we gotta just platform this. Oh no, I don't think we'll make it. Oh, couldn't even turn them in. Shouldn't have gone for those last couple, but we got 6,000 out of there. So there's an elementalist, which does have his own pickaxe at the same level as ours. But for sure, hold on. We should increase our own gear. But there's also the flamethrower right there that we can afford. 240 damage over 12 seconds. I'm not sure how good that's gonna be against the blocks, but let's get a collector here for sure. Elementalist over here, might as well. And now we can't afford it anymore, so we don't have to worry about it. But there's also a poison gun. Would the gun be better than the staff? I feel like no, but let's get more collectors here and also get more inventory slots. So now we have collectors that can worry about grabbing things and bringing them back to the stockpile, and we can increase our own mining speed. And there's a really good collection of coal right here already. We'll just go straight to the stone. And because it's right here, we can just immediately get our quota. There is so much time remaining. But let's go amethyst hunting now. I think the sooner we can complete all of Tabitha's quests and get the ultimate vacuum cleaner, the better off we're gonna be. It would also be really handy if this chest had a golden weapon so we could just mine out a whole bunch of things. But it has a passive instead. At least we can get more collector speed. And this side is not as profitable on amethyst as it was yesterday. Why don't we see about the other side? First things first, gotta get back to Tabitha with the amethyst we do have. All 4 of them. Still 10% of it. And then wow, the elementalist has really cleared stuff out. And we're still crushing quota. But of course we're down to the last 30 seconds, so we might not get any more amethysts, but we can get more passives, like more miner speed. And I guess we might as well just try and make our way. Okay, never mind, we're not getting anywhere. Just destroy everything. Now we can actually afford the emerald pickaxe with plenty to spare. We could pick up the flamethrower now if we want, but I think it'll be good to add even more time. And then we can, yeah, get an intern. I kind of forgot to stock up on platforms. And also there's so much just empty space that goes directly down that it's hard to move around here. I'm trying to stay close to the surface, and the quota is greater, so we should focus on that first for as little time as we need. And there's a lot of amethyst here already, and I can see more to the left. This is very good, but it's also only giving us singlets. Ooh, but there's a lot more up here actually, which is good because that's more room for the shock damage to go to. So that's 21 amethyst there. Oh, and there's more. So we have 29. Oh, but that is quite the chasm there. Do we have enough platforms? Oh gosh, I don't know if we do. Let's carefully try to get up there. So we need to go down here. Maybe mine out this up here so we have more headroom. Over here. And then up here. Okay, we have enough platforms. Goodness, that gets close though. But we just need 7 more amethyst. And if we don't disturb this path up here, then we can still look for them over in this direction, which I think we need to go a little down for. There we go. There's 6 of them. And just like that, there's enough amethyst. Now we gotta do the same careful parkour as before, but we got it. And then it's rubies. Hopefully soon we can afford like the jetpack or something. And then right before the end, we can also get more jump velocity. Fire damage. I hope the fire damage is good, but I'm also kind of scared to start it. We're already pretty deep in the pickaxe business, so we can afford the basic flamethrower along with the jetpack, so that's good news, but we can't really afford that many platforms. Oh, I forgot to grab the vacuum, whoops. Are we gonna be good at getting rubies? I'm not sure, but at least our vacuum has more reach. Same business as before, completing quota pretty instantly. Okay, so now that we don't have to worry about that, let's test out the flamethrower a little bit. Okay, that is quite a bit of reach there. So we can start the damage overall and then go at it with the pickaxe, but the basic flamethrower might be better off in the soft dirt. So why don't we see how far down it actually goes? I am curious about that. Just torch everything and mix it with the poison, because why not? Since it's right over there. Increase magic regen? Is that for the staffs? I feel like that's for the staffs. but we don't have those. Employee minor damage. And honestly, I feel like we're gonna be better off just pickaxing our way down. Well, we're out of reach of the vacuum, but it is still going down. We should probably be getting the chest on the way down if we're gonna do something down here. Player mining speed. Ooh, gold weapon. Gold pickaxe time. Just destroying so much of the ground, oh my goodness. Oh, another weapon. Big flamethrower time. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going down. And yelling timber or something. Employee collector capacity is gonna be good. Is there a bottom to this? I guess zooming out does help a little bit, but oh my goodness, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Employee minor damage. I'd like to see a collector try and come down here, but it does seem like there's plenty of resources down here regardless, so that's good news. Player mining speed. I guess we can try making our way up, but we are 300 meters down. And there was like no sign that the ground was stopping. Employee minor speed. So the flamethrower we have is still pretty much only good for the basic round. And yeah, we're not making it back really, but it was fun to try out. So yes, funnel is just a bottomless pit with more loot to the sides. 11,000 gold now. I almost want to save it to get a better flamethrower because that is way more damage. The earthquake inducer would be good for this too, but let's get more stack size and maybe more inventory slots. We need to hold a lot of things and get another collector. Whoa, golden weapon right away. Oh, that is lucky. Just cruise right along the top here. Oh, hey, there's a ruby. Or some rubies. Might as well turn that into Tabitha before anything else. Get some other things on the way. Now, there are rubies in the blue layer, but our emerald pickaxe is having some trouble getting through here. So I think instead of wasting time there, we just worry about making money in the stone layer. Also, the fact that we're already on day 9 is kind of crazy. Still absolutely crushing our quota, and that is a big emerald deposit right there. That should be worth quite a bit if we can mine it in 15 seconds. I think we can. Whoop, right at the edge of the vacuum. Oh yeah, so many emeralds. Whoop, turn it in. There we go. Thousands from everything. I thought did I have some rubies and didn't realize it? That might have been the case. But we got 23,000 gold, which is easily enough to afford another pickaxe and almost get our way to a medium elementalist. Just shy of a senior collector though, but maybe we should get some more elementalists and then we'll hold on to the rest. Oh yeah, we're doing way better in the stone layer with this. And there's lots of silver here to make money with. It is kind of a trap to mine downward though, because it's hard to get back up from there and it's not necessary. But just like that, we are about at quota with plenty of time to go. There we go, easily. And the silver pickaxe does kind of okay in the blue layer. Still need to find rubies though. I'm pretty sure there's rubies down here. There's gold at least. We do need to get that objective going. Although we don't really need to. We don't even use bombs. Okay, now the dog is pointing up. Hopefully that means a ruby. Thankfully it does. I can see it way over there. But man, this takes a while even. Genuinely, that's not even worth it. We gotta get out of the blue layer and get more employee collector speed. And then get some more poison damage would help the elementalists. Now I think our vacuum cleaner is kind of dangling in the air, so that makes it a little awkward to get it to there to drop off the supply, but we're able to. And then get more mining speed. Oh, and of course, at the end we get rubies, but it doesn't even matter because we can't get back to the thing anyway. And the thing being Tabitha. But that is still 10,000 just from the coal. Hey, level up. Some knight armor. Here we go, angel wings. With nice cash left over, doubly nice. Also, we're gonna sell this. I'm not even using it. And that actually gives us enough money to get a senior collector. We definitely need to get these going because the quota is getting a little excessive. But at least we can fly. And our little doggy has wings too. Oh, I love that. But man, this is a lot of copper in these places. There's also a lot of sapphire too. Really good for money, not really good for quota. We can get more mining speed for ourselves. Pretty necessary at this point in the game. At least we can get a pretty good amount of coal in the blue level. I just would like it to happen a little faster. Well, at least we can still get quota. It's just not as fast as it used to be. But at this point, I think our collectors can take care of it. And the good news is, as we do break down some of these blocks, it does get gradually easier as we work our way through the vein. Ooh, poison staff in the chest. This will be good for getting through places, particularly over here places. Okay, maybe not getting new ground broken, but at least we're breaking up all the resources that are here. Collector's gonna have a field day. Oh, and a ruby shotgun in the next chest right away? I like it. Would like to maybe expose a ruby, but oh well. But man, the fact that we can just fill up our pockets so quickly really shows how insane the amount of ore is down here. At least the senior collector can get it all, or at least all of the bundles at once. So very quickly, we get 50,000 gold. That's enough to get one of these guys. And also the amethyst pickaxe. I hate spending all of it in one place, but we do need to start going into the harder levels. And one-click chest looting, I think, is gonna be good because we're leaving a lot of chests just out in the open air. So new pickaxe in hand, let's get it. And also expose just the entire coal vein at once in this basic area. Oh, that is good. And there's the immediate collection. Oh, flamethrower, thank you very much. That gets a good amount of coverage. It's not necessarily coal, but it's still good. And exposing the entire coal vein in the stone layer is also very good, especially with how sizable they can get, like this one. My goodness. And then we can get more employee miner speed. I also forgot that we could probably sell the platforms right now because we can fly. So we still get quota pretty easily. It's just not as quick as before, but we should have a much easier time getting through the blue layer. And sure enough, that seems to be the case, and there's some rubies over there. So we're still able to get them, it just takes a little bit of time. Need a big deposit, and I guess 3 is kinda big. The biggest one we've seen yet, and wow, this is a giant vein of just blank space there. That was really echoing. Might as well make our way out of here with 14 rubies, and maybe get some chests that are floating in the air, so we can get more poison damage for our elementalists. We are making good progress towards the ruby goal there, and why don't we get money from this one? Then hopefully get something good out of this chest here. Oh, another flamethrower! Oh, beautiful! Expose that chest, please, really quickly. Or maybe not. 40,000 more money. That is enough to get, oh, more senior collectors, but it is enough to get a strong flamethrower and a poison staff here. But it's a lesser one. That's not really helpful at this point. The strong flamethrower though, 2,800 damage. Our pickaxe does 3,000 damage. So this would be good for covering a broad area, and then we just mine specific places. So why don't we give it a go? And then get some more collectors, and maybe another elementalist. So if we just torch the ground, then it cleans through the normal dirt pretty well. Get this chest here. Ooh, golden AK. Expose another chest. Get some amethysts, neat. And in the stone, the flamethrower still does well, but it takes a little bit of time. Now it should do kind of well in here now. Just cover a large area, and then it should break through the rocks. At least it kind of softens the ground. Oh, and there's lots of rubies over there. We should be focusing on quota first, though. Well, we just got some rubies from that chest, so I guess we'll just quickly rush those over to Tabitha. The collectors might do good enough to finish quota on their own, but why risk it when we can just do it so much faster ourselves? Well, we can do it faster in theory. Maybe we should go to this side really quick, because there is still a lot of unclaimed coal over here. Oh, I guess it doesn't have that reach. Well, this is a little concerning. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll get it today, but we absolutely need to do things better if we're going to continue to day 15. Let alone day 25, and that would be a lot easier with a longer vacuum, so we can get it to blue layer. So where did those rubies go that I saw? I don't even know where I saw them originally. In relation to all the mining that we were doing, there's a ruby. Gain a few more, gotta run them over quick. Fortunately, being able to just dig our way out of whatever hole we end up in. Just gotta get them right over to Tabitha. No! And we did make quota, just barely. Definitely need more senior collectors, as many as we can afford, really. And honestly, I'm very unimpressed with the flamethrower, so we're gonna sell it. And with this whistle, we can teleport lots of miners to our location. This would be good for getting the miners to the sides of the wall where we are instead of stuck in the middle. But we're on day 14, so I think we're doing okay. Just gotta get them into the heart of the zone, and there they go. Now we work over here to fill quota because 28,000 is kind of a lot for what we have going on here. Oh, I think we lost the vacuum already. And I think for right now, if we do come across rubies, we can leave them alone until we fill quota. At least the senior collectors are here. And honestly, let's get these guys in here. The poison is really gonna help, and sure enough, it seems like the poison elementalists are helping. I hope this chest has some goodies. Okay, more stat bonuses. Poison damage by 15%. No, we need to increase our own damage. We're the best thing that's happening right now. Man, the time is halfway done and we're still 10,000 short. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Thankfully though, everybody's working. So we can still fill quota with about a quarter of the time remaining. But now let's work on the rubies, which we have to fly for this one, I guess. Down to the last few seconds. Get these collectors out of here. They're my rubies. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it back with them, but I'm gonna try it. Still not gonna make it. Might as well turn them in. All right, I think we need to spend all this money on a fast collector because we really gotta do numbers here. Although we could get a medium elementalist. That's 10 times the poison damage of the last one, plus the pickaxe strength of the amethyst one, which is the same as us. Can we do both? I think we can get one of each. Oh no, I meant to do the other one. Strong collector's fine. I thought I clicked the fast one. Well, we can get another whistle and still get a medium elementalist. Oh, that was a blunder. But we are on to day 15. So as long as we can beat this, we will get the normal ending as shaman. And this was really too early to get this. But let's get everybody working here. Everybody. And then just periodically, we gotta send the collectors to the pile because the strong collector will have a lot without doing anything with it. Oh, how I wish I had a better vacuum. At least we are still able to expose a lot of coal for the collectors. But if we can't even break into the red layer, then do we really have a shot at this? Oh, the time is halfway done. I don't know if we're gonna get this. But we are just shy of half, so if we can pick up the pace a little bit, then we can still get it. Okay, this is a big coal deposit here. We could try the red layer of coal, but I feel like it might be a waste of time. That is definitely a waste of time. But we're so close to it when the collectors actually go back. But we're also starting to run out of space where stuff can be. Oh dear. All right, collectors gotta go back. I don't care what status they're at. Please hurry. Oh, we don't got it. We don't got it. No. Oh, just at the very end, we got it. Woo! Wow. Oh, the collectors came in clutch. Oh boy, we actually made it. Day 15 as the shaman. Complete. Ooh, which got us a new profession, the wizard. And we have the sky mine. Should we try endless mode? Kind of worried because of how bad that one was, but to get the true ending, we're gonna have to. Let's go endless mode. And the quota just immediately doubles. I have doubts about this, but now we can actually get the fast collector like we wanted to, and another medium elementalist. Not really sure what's gonna help in this case, if there's anything to help in this case, but let's just send it with more elementalists so they're all medium, and then I guess we can just get more collectors just to see what happens. Whoa, okay, that cleared out a lot of dirt. And maybe the best thing to do for the elementalists is get them to the top of the map in the blue zone, so they can just start from here, and the vacuum can stay right there. Okay, big coal vein here. Let's make sure we get all of this. Plenty for the collectors to grab. All right, that's all mined out. Where did I leave that vacuum? Right here? Wow, yeah, we are not doing numbers right now. Send the collectors back really quick. Ooh, lots of rubies there. Hold on. That's 11 rubies. Not enough for the goal, but I guess we might as well do something good. So somehow we're getting to 40,000 a lot better today than yesterday. I guess because we actually got the collector that we wanted, but that is still only half of the day's quota. So to get the true ending, we need a lot more production than this. Well, we might as well see if the collectors can make it back with what they have, which is certainly a bit, but nowhere near enough. Wow. Probably should have figured if we just barely made it. Hey, but we got new skins, including a skull there. Oh well. Pop goes the intern. But the good news is we actually have access to the sky mine. That would be a fun time. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.